I was encouraged to check out Marylhurst because of the history of both the university and the Sisters of the Holy Names. And in doing my research, I found that the Human Studies department offered all of the courses I was excited about, and the people that I met right away here at the university supported me. Everything fit so well, it seemed almost unreal.
It was magic. It totally fit with everything I needed. It's academically just as rigorous as the other school I was going to.
I started looking at different schools, and Marylhurst came right to the forefront for so many reasons. And it was in that taking the one course that he knew I would be hooked, and I was.
And there are people out there who are just like me, who want to give more to the world than what they have, but feel trapped because they don't have the resources to do it.
Just as what some students have mentioned before, you are really cared for here. Your instructors really care about what you're doing and who you are and the plan that you have for yourself so that they can move forward with you and help you get where you need to go.
The property here is amazing. You can take a walk here and get lost in thought and anything just by the nature that you're surrounded by. When I have to read something, I prefer to do it outdoors, under a tree, by the river.
This is a gorgeous campus, and it really does, it is very inspiring to just kind of walk around it. There are many times when I had to give a speech that I would walk around the campus by myself and just really, you know, take some time and kind of get my thoughts together, and it's such a peaceful place to do that.
Marylhurst was flexible in terms of the kinds of classes it offered, the kinds of schedules in which the classes were offered. They offer courses in the evening, they offer courses online, they offer courses on the weekends. So the next phone call I made was to Marylhurst, and I've never made another phone call since.
I had been working for a while, and I was really nervous about going back to school. I didn't know, am I going to have enough energy? Am I going to really enjoy what I do? Is it going to be boring? You know, I mean, just all of the concern. Yeah, I was concerned about those things. Okay, or would it be too much? Am I not smart enough? Am, you know, not sharp enough? My brain's getting soft, and you know, all those kinds of things. And I came here. The faculty made me feel very comfortable. It was. I mean, it was a no-brainer. After the first class, I was like, this is where I'm going to be. It's a good place. And you feel comfortable, and you feel good, and you feel like you can succeed.
My experience at Marylhurst was probably a little different than some people's experience. In my first quarter, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And, you know, that was kind of a difficult time because it was very advanced breast cancer. And many people encouraged me to quit school and stay home and recover and do all this stuff. And I really didn't want to do that. And you know, the teachers here, the professors here at Marylhurst were amazing. I was taking a math class at the time with a friend of mine, and our professor was okay with this plan. She would go to class, learn all she could learn, come to my house the next day, tutor me. We'd do our homework together, and she took it back. And he said, as long as I made it back for the final, he would be okay with that. And I thought that was pretty amazing.
A lot of the students, my peers, were in the same position I was in. Most of them worked for a living. Most of them had to take courses at night because of their schedule. It lent a different level of reality to what they were doing rather than just an academic exercise.
There's a difference between book learning, you know, book knowledge and life knowledge. And when I found out that the professors at Marylhurst really have both, and I loved that. I felt like I was really in a place of better learning because of that.
The other thing I learned is that you make some worthwhile relationships in a place like this. There are people I still stay in touch with some 5 years later, which is terrific.
The fact that I'm in a class with anywhere from 4 to 12 people allows me to get to know people not only just by face, but by name, and becoming educated here has opened many doors for me in the field that I work in, the field that I study in, where I want to go in my future.
I believe that the standards here are not ordinary, but extraordinary. And by that I mean, I have been challenged to think and not memorize. But I can tell you, I have developed my skills, my thinking skills, to a degree that I never thought possible.
I would evaluate it as excellent. I think that Marylhurst is a university of possibility. You can do anything you want when you come here.
When you walk out here, you're prepared.
Yes.
I think I have much to offer, and my education here and the degree that I'll walk away with, I think is going to give me, it's going to be my golden ticket to be heard.
Would we recommend Marylhurst to another student? And I'm so happy to say I have, and she just graduated.
It's just been perfect. I can't imagine going to school anywhere else.